Hey everybody, it's Doug Schaff with the Make Maine Your Home team over Remax Oceanside. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about Brunswick, Maine and why you should live there. I'm a big fan of the Brunswick area. It's such a great community, so I'm really excited to talk about this, so let's do this. All right, everybody, again, in this week's episode, we're going to talk about Brunswick, Maine, and why you should live there, give you a few reasons, maybe 4 or 5. I'm a big fan of Brunswick. My wife's family has got a lot of roots there, like her sister raised her family in Topsham, which is a neighboring town. They've also owned some property on Orr's Island and in town Brunswick and stuff like that. So Brunswick has the Androscoggin River running through it, but you go down into like Harpswell and the islands down there. It's just some of the most beautiful area of Maine there is. A couple reasons that we wrote down here about why you should move in Brunswick or why it's great to live there. First off is like the population. It's about 22,000, like 21,756 is the 2020 census. For Maine, it's a decent sized town, but it's really still that quintessential small town in Maine. So it's really great as far as that goes. It's not too big, not too small routine, which is nice. Another reason here is we looked up the school rating just because I know a lot of people are curious about what the school ratings are there, but the school system has a rating of A-, which is a great rating for the school systems there. And you also got Bowdoin College there, which I think we've done some videos about the colleges in Maine. You can get more information about that, but the Bowdoin College is really great. It's a great campus there, and it's pretty much right downtown there, and it's just kind of adds to the area. It makes it really nice. Another reason we got is great housing there. There's a lot of areas that are very historic, like there's a lot of old buildings there, so you get a lot of character. Every time I go there, it's just like you see some great architecture, just some great buildings there, just like really awesome to look at. If you've never been in the Brunswick area, you're really just driving around sometimes, you're just going to see some great buildings and some great architecture, and I just love that character that you get. There are some new construction, there's some new developments and things like that. My wife's mother owned a condo up there, which was like a house condominium type thing, and that was a great area close to downtown. The Navy base that used to be there, a lot of that housing was converted to single families and sold off and stuff. Very affordable housing in those areres, and there's a lot of them. A lot of people have really bought them and made them their own, and it's really just kind of a neat community over there. Very affordable, so I really like that. Now this one's great, is restaurants and shops. There's been some restaurants in the Brunswick area that have been around there for a long, long time. There's an Italian place called Impasta, I believe it's called, which is great. We used to go there all the time. There's a German restaurant that I may have talked about in the past called Richard's, which is one of our favorite restaurants in all of Maine. Authentic-ish German food, which is really great, and the atmosphere is awesome. There's just some great like burrito shops and other great like shops and gift shops and things like that all up and down the streets of Brunswick. Some great gelato there too. I highly recommend that. As far as the commute to Brunswick and the public transportation is great. There's a great metro system there. You can actually there's bike racks and you can take them from Brunswick down to Freeport and back. That's kind of nice. The Downeaster Train goes up there, so that's great. It's got some good public transportation, and it's also not that far. Like if you're living in Brunswick and you're working in Portland, it's not that bad of a commute. It's like 45-minute drive-ish depending on where you are. So the commute is not really all that bad. And also like if you're working at like Bath Iron Works over in the neighboring town Bath, it's a great commute there as well. And of course, if you're heading down east, more down the coastline, it's a great commute that way as well. So it's a great centralized area, and a lot of great benefits to live in Brunswick. So anyway, have you been to Brunswick before? Comment below. Do you live there? You want to chime in? Let me know some great things about Brunswick. Would love to hear it. Hit me up. Reach out to us anytime on social media. Send me an email, whatever. And remember, if you make Maine your home or Brunswick, you don't have to do it alone.